Well, back again for another one. Well, I might not have been brewing a lot for a long while, been as you know on the last video, but I've been thinking of ideas, so here's a little bit of a couple of 3 or 4 things, depending on how much waffling on in this video I do, of what's gone on and been going on. Stay tuned. Yeah, so in room number 2 we have even more shit. 50 litres of wash. Get yourselves down to Wilco's if you're a brew in the bag guy. There's these huge mixing bowls for $2.99. Ideal for plonking your big grain sack in. And next kit on the go will be this red wine kit, I think. And yeah, where was we? I have these bags that take these kind of taps. There's a little adapter you can buy that fits those, keeps them permanently pushed on. You attach a hose to them and let gravity do its work, or pumping by sort of a beer engine means, or electric pressure pump. Not quite made me mind up what I'm going to go for there. I might go for the wine pump. So obviously you can brew ciders and wines in these, put them in a box or a crate. They can sit under the bar with the hose attached to them, and then when you turn the tap on, it detects the pressure drop, turns the pump on, and hey presto, you got it on tap. As you can see, we've got the glass jug there, some spare bits, a 1 litre Erlenmeyer's, and a few other bits of kit, and nice man at Woodford's managed to scrounge one of these off him. Again, connect the hose to that, put it on a beer engine, cask ale on tap. Oh, and there's one of these things that Graham's got for making that nice water you put in your wine so it doesn't go all crusty. Down there we've got the 2 tubs full of grains and sugars and God knows what. Down here we've got even more, and in here we've got those Young's Essentials for wine, beer, and some strange little things in here, and quite what they are, not sure. I think they're flavouring your iron water. We've got a few of them just in case. What I've got in there I can't remember now. Oh yeah, some more. Pick this bad boy up off one of the old Facebook local selling pages that free to anyone who comes and collects it. So oh, this little 52 bottle wine rack. We've also picked up another tube heater. Was the cheapest 65 watt one on eBay. Not overly impressed with the generosity of the cable. And there was no plug fitted. Not a big issue. I suppose that's why it was the cheapest. But I bought one off the seller previously, which I'm not entirely sure it's the same make and model. But we've got another fermentation fridge on the cards. I'm going to make another unit out of an STC 1000. Plus I'll have the Inkbird, which obviously, with its portable nature, can be sort of turned into use of either using it in a fridge or freestyling on a heat tray. Works for me. Got my old beer fridge, which was this one, which may house the corny kegs next week. You never knows. But we have obviously, if you know me, you know I've got fridges. Well guys, just picked up another little mini fridge, medical grade one with a built-in temperature controller, no ice box in the way, and another one. Still got the gel packs. Keep all them drugs nice and cool. The reason they threw it out was they put a fan in it and it made a noise. because the Wallies put the wrong screws in and they were binding on the fan. As you can hear now, it's not clang clang clanging. So, another fermentation fridge. Right, the kegging saga has finally come to a head. This is a little picnic tap setup that came with a couple of kegs I bought that were reconditioned. They came with the John Guest quick disconnect gas post. What I've done with one of these is cut it off because it's got the crimped piping. Gas ones came with the quick disconnect, let the liquid out. So I've cut that off so I can put a 3/8 connector on that and use that on another piece of piping. But I've already planned ahead and bought myself a packet of the air clips, or Oetker clips I think they're called. These are the ones Sealy do. So I had to buy these little Sealy ones. You can see that's 10mm, are they? 8.5 to 10mm OD, which fits just nicely on 3/8 gas pipe. They're a bit like a miniaturized version of the CV boot retaining bands that you get if you've done any car repair work. Usually you end up with a special clip because you need a special pair of pliers to crimp them up. Some people use side cutters or end cutters. I've had these for donkey's donuts how long, but as you can see they're tapered. I've got a set of CV boot ones which are basically flat. I've just tried them and they just keep jumping off the lug. I can't get a purchase on it, so I'm going to try it with these. Right, lovely shot there, wasn't it? Even better when they got my ugly mug. But yeah, just as we're about to crimp, for some reason the camera toppled over. Fortunately, without any damage. It's got one of those shock detectors in it that's supposed to protect the hard drive. But yeah, so we've just rigged this one up now. You'll see there, the same as the other one, so it works on these. So we can just use this to connect to my bear tap setup, straight from the corny to the tap. So let's show you that bit, see if the camera stays up. Right, so down here is a pre-carbed keg. That's the Young's American Amber Ale, which normally lives where that one is. There's only unfortunately room for one keg in this little Coca-Cola type fridge. So we've got the Woodford's Wherry, which has just been kegged in there chilling down, so I can force carb that. So what we've got, if it will pick up just there, is the liquid out. You can see a connector there because that's that pipe I cut. It goes out through the back of the fridge where the drip defrost drain outlet is. I don't want to butcher this, so at the minute I just pressurise the keg for serving, then just disconnect the gas and leave it in the fridge. So that will run round the back of the fridges and up to here. We've got this one for, as you can see, a light colour. We've got a spare one here, and somewhere is this one, so that pipe I've just made up will connect into that. This is reducing fitting, as you can see that's 3/8 in down to 3/16. Now for line balancing, depending on the run of your beer, so that you don't get a mug full of foam, which is generally why these commercial ones, there's another one here which is a Vorsteiner Lager pump originally, is also 3/16, but your delivery line is generally 3/8. Well, the taps on these are already fitted with adjustable restrictors. So you just turn that to set it up. Now these are Worthington Cream Flow, so they haven't got the little disc in them like the nitro setup, and they have got the multiple. They're quite a large nozzle compared to a regular sort of one there. So we're going to run one on the American Amber, one on the Woodfords. These are all been stripped, cleaned and flushed out with bare liner. I've put new 3/16 line in because the old stuff was a bit manky. So the plan is, once that's carbed up, we can hook this one up on the outside of the keg and just swap around whatever one we want to use to chill down. I could put them in there and strip out that one, but it's nice fridge, but she is a bit noisy because it's coming as a substitute for the little Coke fridge. We've been using that as a beer fridge till we got that one, but obviously that's not big enough to accommodate 2 kegs. And as you can see up here, this is a 3 head. I was going to strip and polish this all up, spray it with lacquer, but didn't get the chance. Then we've acquired this nice little Vorsteiner one, which also has a bit of brass on it, and down the end there is a cider one, originally Thatcher's, but that may get swapped out for a beer engine or something else. So fridges, yes, more fridges.